So in this video, I'll be covering the third and the last sum on Otto cycle. So in this question, this is quite a simple question. They have given us an Otto cycle with a maximum pressure of 50 bar. They have told us that the pressure ratio during compression is 12.286, which means that the maximum pressure during compression and minimum pressure during compression, that will be P2 divided by P1, is how much? 12.286. They are asking us to find the compression ratio and the ratio of peak temperature to the inlet temperature. The peak temperature will be at the end of heat addition process. So peak temperature will be at T3 and inlet temperature will be at T1. So the first step, as always, is to write down the given data. So this is the given data. Next step is to write the things that we have to find. So they have given us the maximum pressure, which is 50 bar. The maximum pressure, as you know, see, let us do the step 3, that is draw the PV diagram. See, they have given us the maximum pressure. So maximum pressure is at what? 0.3. So I have written P3 is equal to 50 bar. Additionally, what they have told us, pressure ratio during compression. So what is the pressure ratio during compression? 2 P2 divided by P1 is what? 12.286. And they have told us to find the peak temperature divided by inlet temperature. The peak temperature will be at 0.3 after the heat addition process, and the inlet temperature will be T1. So let us find out the values of pressure and temperature at all these 4 points. It is not always necessary to find all the values. We will start looking at these things and find the things that are kind of necessary. See, first thing what they have told us to find out the compression ratio. From the last sum which I solved, you should remember, I told you to remember two formulas. What were the two formulas? P2 upon P1 is V1 upon V2 raised to gamma. That is what? P2 upon P1 is equal to R raised to gamma, where R is what? R is your compression ratio. So they have given us the value of P2 by P1. They are asking us for the value of R, and we all know gamma is always 1.4. So we can solve this directly. 12.286, which is P2 upon P1, is equal to what? R, which is unknown, raised to what? 1.4. Okay, so how can we find out the value of R? Well, it is not very difficult. See, we need R to be raised to 1. So what we can do? We can raise this whole thing to 1 divided by 1.4. So this will also get raised to 1 divided by 1.4. 1.4 will get cut and R raised to 1 will remain. So R raised to 1 is what? 12.286 raised to 1 divided by 1.4. So it is what? 12.286 raised to 1 divided by 1.4, which comes out to be nearly 6. So compression ratio is what? Compression ratio is 6. The next thing they have told us to find out is T3 upon T1. So first of all, we will require some kind of relationship between these two, but we have nothing of like that at this moment. But we do know one relationship. See, what do we know? T2 upon T1 is what? R raised to gamma minus 1. I had told you to remember this formula also last time. See, remember these two formulas. P2 upon P1 is R raised to gamma. T2 upon T1 is R raised to gamma minus 1. So what is T2 upon T1? R is 6 raised to 1.4 minus 1 is 0.4. Implies T2 upon T1 is equal to 6 raised to 0.4, which comes out to be 2.047. Similarly, we can find a relationship between T3 and T2. So what is the relationship between T3 and T2? It is an isochoric process, but we know that this is an ideal gas. So for ideal gas, what is going to happen? They are going to follow PV upon T is equal to constant. So we can write P2 V2 upon T2 is equal to P3 V3 upon T3. Now we know V2 is equal to V3. That is in the same line. So we can cancel this off. We need to find T3 upon T2. So T3 upon T2, taking T3 over here and P2 over here, is P3 upon P2. What is the value of P3? 50 bar. What is the value of P2? Well, we know if they haven't given it to us directly, but we can make an assumption that as it is inlet pressure will always be 1 bar. So what will be the value of P2? P2 will be 12.286 bar. 12.286 bar. So what are we going to get? T3 upon T2 is what? 50 divided by 12.286, which comes out to be 4.069. So we know T3 upon T2, we know T2 upon T1, we have to find T3 upon T1. Well, T3 upon T1 can be written like this: T3 upon T2 into T2 upon T1. T2 will get cancelled, we will be left with T3 upon T1. So this will be T3 upon T2 is 4.069, T2 upon T1 is 2.047. Multiplying those together, we get 8.33, and the answer given is 8.34. So our answer is correct, and they have given in the question that P1 is 1 bar. So we don't have to assume that. I just forgot to write it in the question. They have given P1 as 1 bar. So this becomes our answer for second. Thank you.